Good afternoon, I am Ryan Jones and you are watching MediaPlex Live at 1. Last Friday, Windsor, Essex County welcomed the autumn equinox, but summer doesn't want to budge as temperatures continue to hover around 30 degrees Celsius. Time to break out the sunglasses and sunscreen. Now
I'll take it. I prefer the heat over the cold, so a little bit more sunshine, a little bit more heat is okay.
Now let's take a look at the local weather forecast. A heat warning has been issued today with the continuation of heat and humidity, reaching a high of 31 degrees Celsius. Tonight, temperatures drop to 20 degrees Celsius and will climb back up to 26 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. When will summer end? If you are looking for work, last Thursday would have been a prime time to job hunt at St. Clair Centre for the Arts. Windsor Essex Job Fair made its annual second appearance, offering many employment opportunities for the community. Reporter Xander Kelly has the details.
Are you looking for a job? Over 1,000 jobs are available at the second annual Windsor Essex Job Fair at the St. Clair Centre for the Arts. Employers in attendance included Caesars Windsor, Windsor Regional Hospital, and the Windsor Mold Group. Lynn Kashiro is the HR manager of Leggett & Platt Automotive and is one of the organizers behind this year's event.
We put our funds together so that we could get out as many people as we could out to the fair, as we have many positions available. I believe there's over 1,000 openings, over 100 positions.
Megan Goodrow and Jacqueline Milkins are employees of Moochie Farms in Leamington, Ontario.
Moochie Farms actually has 8 different facilities under one umbrella, and we're growing rapidly, and we're the only ones right now that actually have a strawberry farm that's grown locally within the greenhouse.
15 of the top employers in the area were in attendance. They all hope to gain new employees willing to work skilled trades, customer service, and general labor roles. I'm Xander Kelly from MediaPlex News Now.
Have you ever wondered the origin of Windsor's roots and how the city became what it is today? You can now find out. Don Gray reports.
Scientists, archaeologists, and historians converged on Assumption Park over the weekend to take a digital look back into the early beginnings of Windsor. The project, called We Dig History, is a unique way to commemorate Canada's rich history. Maria Chopa is co-director of the project.
We are celebrating Canada's 150th by digging into both the historical records and kind of sort of digging into the ground, although we're not actually literally digging, we're just doing geophysics on it.
The team is using geophysical equipment to search for the remains of structures that once stood in the park dating back to the 1700s. A magnetometer that measures iron levels along with ground-penetrating radar will allow the team to see beneath the surface without having to do any actual digging. Archaeologist on the project, Dina Dorozenko, has done significant research in this space.
What we're looking for are the buildings that were here in the 1700s into the early 1800s, associated with what was known as the Huron Mission and the early versions of Assumption Church, which still stands today behind me.
Organizers are hoping to have the virtual exhibit online by the end of 2017. They say it's a fitting way to wrap up a year of Canada 150 celebrations.
It is that time of year again in the world of sports, hockey. The Spitfires opened the season this past weekend and welcomed a new player. Todd Chiron reports.
Detroit-born Igor Larionov Jr. feels right at home. The 19-year-old shares the same name as his father, who won 3 Stanley Cups playing for the Detroit Red Wings, and was also in attendance to watch his son's first game in a Windsor uniform. Larionov Jr. had this to say about playing in the presence of his father.
It's good. I'm pretty much used to it. He's a pretty big guy in hockey, but to me, he's just my dad, so I just try to play my best, and if he has some pointers or tips, I'll always listen.
Larionov Jr., who agreed to terms with the Spitfires on a standard Ontario Hockey League player and education package on September 19, 2017, was originally a 14th-round selection of the Saginaw Spirit, 230th overall, in the 2014 OHL Priority Selection. Igor Larionov has high hopes for his son.
It's not easy to say to say things about your own son, but I guess I know he got a lot of skill, a lot of talent, a lot of big hockey IQ, So he's got to get comfortable.
It didn't take very long for Larionov Jr. to do so, as he scored his first goal as a Spitfire less than 3 minutes into play during the team's second game of the season on Friday night in London.
He's a gifted player offensively, and when he's got it, he's dangerous. He can bring people to him and distribute the puck and can slow the game down a bit. And you know, it's what we needed. We needed some skill like that, so it's good.
As one of the older players on the team with prior CHL experience, Larionov Jr. said he wants to help the younger guys and likes to contribute each night to help the team win. The Spitfires were perfect during their opening week, defeating the Saginaw Spirit 3-1, the London Knights 5-2, and the Guelph Storm 4-0 respectively. For MediaPlex News, I'm Todd Chiron.
Thank you for tuning in. This has been Ryan Jones, and you've been watching MediaPlex Live at 1.